with the Wildcats in the middle of a rebuild after they did not compete in that 2020-21 season. Ball in the air, the Noles win the tip, and they're off and running with Latson, including 25 points and 13 rebounds in a rout of West Georgia last week. Beecham drops it off inside. It's denied by Timpson. The Noles race up the floor. Latson Euro step around the defense and gets her first bucket. And beyond the free throw line, a nice looking J. That's Nia Jordan, the Buffalo transfer. Now O'Brien loses it before the strip inside by Howard. Latson ahead of the pack, lays it in. Massengill probes, now calls her own number. Of the 2022-23 season, more than 1,000 kids in attendance here at the Tuck. Right out of the timeout, Bethune-Cookman with purpose scores quickly up the floor. Pachetti now running things at the point. Lob inside, Myers all alone. Cross court to Erin Howard. Howard spotting up. It's good. So layups or threes. That's a great look for Howard, who was third on the team last year with 21 threes made. Remember, this is a program that's been to the NCAA tournament 9 straight years. Latson right off the bench and to the bucket. Just one of a myriad of combinations for Coach Wyckoff. Turnage gets the steal. Latson feeds Valenzuela to Timpson. Second chance, around and down. O'Brien to inbound for Florida State. Timpson on a mission, pops and hits. O'Brien working downhill, has the angle but too strong. Timpson taps to Latson. Defender slipped, couldn't bank it in. Valenzuela on a second chance. Beecham to the basket, their leading scorer from last year. Still scoreless. And after a collision underneath, Pachetti on a kick out to O'Brien, swings it to Latson. Now Latson off the turnover, Valenzuela for 2. Florida State working it inside, and now another rejection.
You're going to get opportunities to score, and you're going to get opportunities to get out and defend.
Pachetti, the latest Nole to get in the scoring column. That's something Melissa just said. Everybody knows they're going to get their opportunities early and often. O'Brien on a pull-up, puts it in.
Now forced into the starting lineup and doing an outstanding job for the Noles. Was one of their leading scorers in their first exhibition game.
Great defense, just better offense in the interior. Latson settles it down, one of the few times the Noles have walked it up the floor. O'Brien on the drive. They dump it back in for Timpson. So unselfish. The Noles 8 assists on 18 made shots. Latson ahead. Will score all alone.
Dive on the floor and then outlet it for the quick bucket for Latson.
Jordan's jumper is pure.
Erin Howard with a fantastic start to her senior season.
Deshante Edwards denied by Latson. Finds Myers. Now O'Brien. That move has worked a couple of times here in the first half, just finishing with her left hand.
For these 53 points that the Noles have scored here in the first half.
Already over halfway to 100 in the season opener. Now 5 of 6 in the first half. Coming up on the final minute. Edwards hits it over the defense. A nice rainbow runner. Loose ball. Rebounded inside. Tanisha Dasos And now Tucker for 2.
Prepared to handle this type of adversity with the style of play this season.
Timpson sets up the screen for Latson. They drop it off inside. What a beautiful move by the stud sophomore. Now Latson. And she's shot out of a cannon almost every time she gets up the floor. Now on the floor, Timpson. Hands off to Latson.
And the ball ends up in the hands of Ta'Niya Latson for the layup.
The anticipation and steal for Erin Howard. 3-on-1. The pass to Timpson. Forced her into a tough shot.
Yeah, those long arms of Snoop Turnage are difficult to shoot over.
Now Turnage all alone. Off the mark. Howard, right spot, right time. The kick out. The 3. Too strong. Turnage on another Florida State O-board. That's their 10th. And O'Brien sticks it from beyond the arc. Bajetti with a killer cross. Leaves it for Timpson in a crowd. As they collapse, they get the steal. Wildcats drop it off inside. And the bucket goes down for Mariah Tucker.
In a uniform for the Wildcats, the transfer from Georgia Highlands Junior College. You mentioned earlier, she averaged almost 12 points a game and 8 rebounds. If you talk to her off the court, Taylor O'Brien, one of the nicest, seems like, just gentle soul. But you get her on the court, and I've watched her at practice.
Yeah, I do it all athletes, like Jordan mentioned. They're just going to be a great piece. On right defense and offense, right?
Right into the lead. I think she must have heard us talking about her. And the coaches love a player that wants to challenge themselves at the highest level. Love that about Taylor O'Brien, and she's showing she can get it done here at Florida State. So can Snoop Turnage with her first bucket. That last rebound by Erin Howard should give her 10 and make her the first Seminole with a double-double this season. They fought hard today, put up a good battle, shown some really good signs. But this Seminole squad just a little too high-powered on the offensive end.
Overwhelming, in a word. The lob to Myers, all alone underneath. It comes from Georgia Highlands College, and as her freshman year said, she was expected to lead, and now at Bethune-Cookman said she's taken on a much more of a leader role.
Last year maybe was just a little bit timid, a little bit like, well, I'm just a freshman. You don't see that from Timpson this year. You see her aggressiveness, not afraid to go get loose balls. She's done a great job on the glass here in the first 2 exhibition games for Florida State.
And they've finally gotten through to her.
And again, KK Timpson has always played hard, but it's just a different sense of confidence. But unfortunately, that foot slipped when she went to plant it. Oh, big steal by Sarah Bajetti there.
Now up to 14 points on the day.
Ooh, step back 3 for Kerrigan Dunn. Yeah, he's done a fantastic job. But let's give some credit to the defensive coaches as well. Morgan Tolles, Craig Carter are the ones that have lead this program. Obviously, we talked about Brooke Wyckoff having her jersey in the rafters, being in the Hall of Fame here as a student athlete at Florida State. But Morgan Tolles was a fantastic player. Definitely both of those 2 players, coaches, for sure.
Dunn with a team high 9 points, and Latson knifing inside for 2 more. O'Brien misses just her 4th shot of the day on her 11th attempt. Tucker on the other end, denied inside. Snoop Turnage turns it back, numbers the other way. Latson all alone. It's good. Shot clock down to 5. Latson in trouble. Now Timpson with a drive, puts it in, and the foul. KK Timpson on a mission to the rim.
To catch on the perimeter at 6'3", put it on the floor and get all the way to the rim, that's something she spent the offseason working.
Also had 10 wins as the interim head coach 2 seasons ago, and experience, she said, really helped her prepare to take over her alma mater. Morgan Beecham with a friendly roll off the rim, heads to the line to shoot 1.
Sure. And again, a lot of talent on this Wildcat roster. Expect them to challenge near the top of the SWAC this season. That's a big-time shot for Chanel Wilson. Valenzuela making good things happen there on the offensive end. She's got 9 rebounds for Florida State. Just hasn't been able to connect much.
22 O-boards for the Seminoles today. Turnage drops it off. Howard waits, and the patience pays off. And a smooth-looking jumper on the other end. Turnage hit the bottom part of the rim. Transition chance. Unselfish pass. And the bucket from Deshante Edwards.
That they're going to Kent State. You wonder how that came about. Well, Valencia Myers from Solon, Ohio, which is right around the corner from Kent. And now we'll be able to make that happen for Valencia Myers, the fifth-year senior for the Noles.
Bajetti misses. Timpson falling away. Couldn't get it to go. Latson. O'Brien. Open for three. Long rebound collected by Howard. She'll try her luck. And buries it. It started with 0-0. Ta'Niya Latson. Now driving down the lane. We'll pad the stats there in the final 30 seconds. And you can see
trying to attack the rim. Could have just run out the clock. And I'm sure there'll be some discussions after that. Not exactly what she was looking for. But all good from Florida State today.